My mother-in-law tried to legally steal our house while my wife was in the hospital giving birth. And somehow she thought nobody would notice. So my wife Jenna and I bought our first house after saving for almost 6 years. Nothing fancy, just a small 3-bedroom place with a huge backyard. But her mother Diane hated that we bought it without her guidance. And when I say hated, I mean she literally walked through our house during move-in day criticizing everything. The kitchen is too small. The neighborhood looks dangerous. You should have waited. Meanwhile, this woman hadn't owned a house in 20 years. Now here's where things got weird. About a month after we moved in, Diane started insisting she needed temporary access to our paperwork in case of emergencies. No, but Jenna trusted her mom. So eventually Diane somehow convinced her to add her name to a few utility documents. Huge mistake. Fast forward 6 months. Jenna goes into labor unexpectedly, and we spend 3 straight days at the hospital. Best moment of my life. Until we came home, because our front door locks had been changed. I genuinely thought we had the wrong house for a second. Then Diane opened the door smiling like a psychopath and said, "Oh good, you're back." Apparently while we were gone, she filed fake residency paperwork claiming she lived there and tried taking control of the property through some insane legal loophole. She even moved her stuff into our house. Family photos, furniture, a creepy porcelain angel collection. This woman fully attempted a hostile takeover. And the craziest part? She told neighbors we were staying with her temporarily. Now I was furious. But Jenna started crying because she just had a baby and couldn't handle the stress, which made me even angrier. Then came the plot twist. While arguing, Diane accidentally mentioned the mortgage balance. The exact mortgage balance, which made no sense because we never told her. That's when I realized she'd been opening our mail. For months, we searched the guest room she'd taken over and found stacks of stolen financial documents, bank statements, loan info, copies of signatures. And then we discovered something even worse. Diane had secretly tried refinancing the house in her own name. Actual fraude. At this point, I called the police immediately, and Diane lost it, started screaming that she deserved the house because she raised Jenna. Like that somehow earned her real estate. But karma hit fast, because one of the officers recognized her name instantly. Turns out she'd already been involved in a similar property scam years earlier, which honestly explained a lot. The investigation uncovered forged documents, stolen mail, and multiple fake filings. She got arrested right there in our living room while holding one of our baby photo frames. Absolute insanity. Best part? The neighbors all watched it happen through their windows after months of hearing Diane brag about taking back her home. And afterward, our entire street suddenly became very nice to us. One neighbor literally brought us cookies and said, "We knew she was crazy." Honestly, the image of Diane getting escorted out of our house in fuzzy slippers while yelling that we betrayed her still makes me laugh. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.